right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Czech Republic's Jiri Prochazka. Never know what haircut he's going to be bringing. I kind of miss the big, long lettuce. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the ponytail. But Jiri Prochazka, for a long time, was considered one of those guys that could have an impact in the UFC. It took him a while to get here. But once he got here, it was all systems go, and he made a beeline towards becoming the light heavyweight champion. He has all the skills needed to be at the top of the sport, and tonight he steps in the octagon once again, trying to get his hand raised.
Prochazka first became the champion June of 2022, then had a devastating shoulder injury, and a lot of fans worldwide wanting to see how he responds as he gets back on the proving ground tonight. The octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Charles du Bronx Oliveira has graced the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiri Prochazka. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Charles du Bronx Oliveira.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, we'll see how it goes early in this round for the UFC lightweight champion, Charles Oliveira. He can beat you any number of ways. I don't have to tell most of this audience he is the most decorated finisher in UFC history and likely in pursuit of another one here tonight. Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw at your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it. Nice strike.
Throws the teep. Oliveira gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands, and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet. And there you go, again, half guard.
There you go. Get those wrists. Control the wrists. I need you to move.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that he's setting up a beautiful submission. Now tight, there it is. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that dark shoot.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira.
This is where he wants to be.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Let's go. Get him off. Get him off.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Setting up for an unlock now.
He's got it isolated.
Favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
60 seconds. Let's go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Let's go. Heavy hands on him.
All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar. That is tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Ten seconds now in round one. Round two straight ahead.
What you did in that last round, but just a little safer. You got a little too close.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
kick to the body now. That one won't land. Oliveira gets the single leg takedown. Right into side mount.
Knee on belly. Beautiful transition.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Making all these shots count. Oliveira ground and pound from half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Oh, right into mount.
Prochazka gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oliveira's elbow attempt here. That one blocked by the defense.
Nice spinning back twist there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice work here on the clinch by Oliveira. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent.
Beautiful fight that lands to the head.
Distance management 101, another punch lands.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Prochazka's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Oh, well timed with that tee. Well, he is clearly faded in this one. I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Oliveira. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Big right hand there. Unable to connect there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut. Watch.
Oh! Gets back to his feet. Oliveira goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move given how things were playing out on the feet. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Got an angle here to try to change the position.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Prochazka going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there,
it will be. And then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Prochazka gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it.
So many fighters waste energy trying to hang on the doubles. You got to go with one leg. Whenever those guys have their legs split so far apart, you're not going to collect the legs together to finish the takedown.
Big punch lands through the middle. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Solid kick by him there. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He's out. What submission defense on display?
His work.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
He's hurt bad.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Prochazka's pass is denied. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after. Big right hook there by the champ.
Oliveira's going for a choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Prochazka's in half guard. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Side control now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oliveira's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
20 seconds to go. Prochazka's in half guard now. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
All right, so what a round it was for him. Multiple knockdowns. When we sat down with him on Thursday, he said, when I touch guys in this division, they go down, and he proved prophetic. That's exactly what happened in the previous
The
round.
guy has lightning in his hands. Every time he is landing, he is putting his opponent on his butt over and over, knocking him down. He has not found the finish, but he needs to stay patient, find the perfect shot, hit him with that kill shot. You get that kill shot off, there will be no more getting up.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Oliveira's kick attempt, that one was blocked. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got a hurt bad.
Nice takedown, yep.
Let's get them out here.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Setting up a sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Push him off, push him off.
Nice.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount.
In the half guard.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Prochazka ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Now he's going full mount.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oliveira's in half guard. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Oliveira's back in full mount.
Changing the position.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oliveira's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Nice sub attempt.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Ooh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Relentless pressure from the top by Oliveira.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Prochazka's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
All right, breathe. Yeah, relax, relaxa. Pô, muito bom. O último round foi muito massa, tá? Então, faz a mesma coisa que você tá fazendo agora.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off the stool to start the next round.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows.
Ooh, new looking tap now, and it looks locked in.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, he's out. Back to the feet now.
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Oh, landing some big shots, too.
Oh, man. Huge kick to the body.
That's a right hand.
It's okay, it's okay.
Left hook to the head.
Relaxa, vamos lá.
Oliveira's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Prochazka's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Now some separation.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
Man, it's exactly the straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties. Liver shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Oliveira's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Oliveira goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Prochazka's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
Prochazka gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively. And that one certainly found the target. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. That's it! Charles Oliveira with a huge knockout tonight.
Oh, boy.
Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Charles the Bronx